Hey everybody! I miss you so much. In case you're wondering why I'm dressed like this, I was outside doing some work and I wanted to jump on here really quick to give you some updates for what next week is going to look like. So, you had two assignments that you had to do through Google Classroom. Starting on Monday, we are going to start doing our assignments on a new application called Edmentum. Some of you have actually used Edmentum before because you've been in a TOPS lab, but a lot of you probably are like, what the heck is Edmentum? So I just want to give you a couple of quick updates here, how you can log in, and I'm also going to be posting a video of how you can log in for the first time. And that's how you're going to be doing all of your assignments for the rest of the school year starting on Monday, April 27th. So we've been using Google Classroom and we'll keep using Google Classroom for us to talk to each other. So you can get on the stream, you can put a comment after I've put an announcement, you can send a private comment to me, you can always email me, you can also get on the Remind app and text me through Remind. And if you're wondering where you can find that information, just scroll down through the stream on the Google Classroom and you'll find where I've put that code, and then you just text a certain number to a or you text a certain message to a certain number, and then you're able to start texting me through the Remind app, and so I'm able to respond to you pretty quickly. So on Monday, April 27th, for all of your classes that are not an AP class or a CTE, Career Technology Education class, you will be doing all of your assignments through Edmentum. To get into Edmentum, you'll actually log into your Clever account. Now, some of you have logged into Clever before and you totally know how to use it. Some of you have siblings or cousins who have been using Clever throughout this pandemic time of working at home, and so you already know how to do that, but some of you have no idea how. So I'm actually going to put a separate video up so you can learn how to log into Clever. And then from Clever, you get onto Edmentum by clicking one of the apps. So remember, we'll still use Google Classroom to talk to each other, but we'll use Edmentum to do all of our assignments from here until the end of the school year, which is May 28th. So that's 5 weeks worth of work that you're going to continue to do. So every week you'll get on, you can do your week's assignments, you can submit them, and you'll have assignments for all of your classes, again, that are not an AP class or a CTE class. So I'm going to put that video on how to log in with this video on the announcement on Google Classroom. I'm also going to email it to everybody just in case you're not sure how to do it. Make sure you're always checking your emails, your student emails, and obviously you have to use your student email to not only log into Google Classroom, but to log into Clever as well. If you have any questions, you can always email me. You can get on the Google Classroom. You can do the Remind app. I'd much rather you ask me a million questions and get some clarity on stuff and communicate with me rather than just sit there and wait till the last week and then you don't have any grades in the gradebook. Speaking of grades, we finally got our updated grading policy, and so now I can start putting grades into the Parent Portal Teams gradebook. So what that means is if you haven't submitted something through Google Classroom, those are 2 zeros in the grade book if you haven't submitted anything. If you've only submitted one, then that's still 1 grade in the grade book because you had 2 separate assignments that you had to do. So make sure you go look at week 1 and week 2 of cycle 2 because those are 2 separate assignments. They're not the same thing, and you have to do 2 separate things to get the grade. That's all I have on the updates. Make sure you watch the other video on how to log into Clever because on Monday, that's what you're going to have to start doing. If you get behind, it's going to be hard to catch up because you have 5 weeks worth of instruction that you have to do. And every week there's a different thing that you have to do. So make sure that you do that. I love you guys. I miss you. I hope you're doing amazing and you have a great weekend. Bye.